guys, welcome to period 8, and I see we have a huge turnout today of 4 people? Alright. So today we're going to be focusing on China and how it was changed over time, starting from the Qin dynasty up to Mao Zedong. So we're going to focus on the little details first, but we're going to use them to paint the big picture. Alright, so Hannah, let's start with you. Tell us something that happened during the Qin dynasty.
Wasn't there stuff about like Confucianism and stuff?
Okay, so expand on that for me.
Okay, well...
It's okay. I've got this. I already took notes. Basically, there are 3 main philosophies around this time: Confucianism, legalism, and Taoism. Now, imagine if they were to have a conversation together. I think it go a little like this.
Regional governments have gained power and are ignoring the emperor. Therefore, I believe my philosophy is best to restore order.
What's in your philosophy?
My philosophy includes 2 important things: filial piety and the relationship between ruler and subject.
What's so important about that?
Filial piety ensures children taking care of their parents. This leads to the veneration of ancestors. And the relationship between rulers and subjects creates loyalty. Loyalty in the family and in the government will restore China.
Absolutely not. The law holds everything together, and we must impose harsh punishment to keep people in line.
I disagree. In Confucianism, I believe most people are morally good. Again, we must emphasize filial piety and loyalty between ruler and subject as well as man and wife. Through this, it will hold people together.
Atsu, what do you think?
Watsu? I think we should just all chill out.
If we don't care about government and material goods, then we can eliminate ambition and greed, and we can all live in peace with each other and nature.
Because doing nothing will solve everything.
You know, just go with the flow. Follow the way.
So, to sum it up, these 3 philosophies would lay the foundation for Chinese society, especially Confucianism, right?
Yes, alright, and thank you, Camilla. Now, what about the Qin dynasty? What's so significant about that? Yes, Jamie?
Well, the Qin dynasty laid the foundation for a highly centralized rule. Qin Shi Huangdi, the first emperor of China, really helped to... Hannah.
Please call in my advisor.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Is there something you need, Your Majesty?
Yes, as you know, my goal is to unify China. So, I've been thinking, and these are the things that I've come up with. First and foremost, centralization is key. We will do this by standardizing laws, currency, and weight.
Wait, why?
To make everything the same throughout the country. This way, there won't be any fights about what's right or wrong. Next, we must standardize the script because
Each region uses a different script. This causes confusion. If we all use the same script, it'd be easier to enforce the law.
precisely. Last, we must burn all books containing knowledge.
Why do we need to burn books? Isn't that a bad thing?
Well, I'm not gonna burn all of them, just the ones with ideas and history. This way, people will be less likely to gain inspiration to revolt. As I was saying, I want to destroy books like these, ones that contain history, Confucianism, Taoism, philosophy, and all these other junk. We'll be on our way to reunify China.
Hannah!
Well, Hannah, seeing as you've taken a little break, can you tell us anything?
I actually can't. Basically, the first emperor of China was a strict legalist, so he centralized everything, and in the end, it helped China.
Yeah, nicely put. Now, let's jump over to the Tang and Song dynasty and discuss that. Now, there are a few main things going on around this time. Can somebody tell me one of them? Jamie?
For the first time in China, Buddhism became widely accepted. Basically, this is what happened.
Who's that over there?
I don't know. We'll see in a minute.
I come in peace as a Buddhist monk.
A what?
A Buddhist monk? Have you never heard of Buddhism before?
Wait a minute. I think there were some Buddhist monks who were trying to seek converts during the Han.
Exactly. But it never really caught on back then.
So tell us more about your doctrine.
The Buddhist doctrine consists of two main things. You have the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path. By following these two things, individuals escape the cycle of suffering and attain enlightenment.
So basically, there's promise for salvation? I like that.
You know, now that I think about it, why not use some elements from Buddhism and combine them with Confucianism? They both have great ideas.
That's what I'm talking about.
We'll call it Neo-Confucianism.
Sounds good?
Yeah, that was good. Anyone else have anything to add? Camilla?
Yes. Well, Buddhist monks also established monasteries. Monasteries were centers of education and provided shelter as well.
Monks would also help farm the land, so it helped China's economy.
Okay, great. Now, what about the second big thing?
There were so many new inventions and things that were being traded, like porcelain.
And silk.
Movable printing, too.
Exactly. So, anything else? Camilla?
Yeah, during this time, China expanded its influence to Korea, Vietnam, and Japan. China even made them pay tribute, and these countries adopted some Chinese culture.
Excellent job there. Alright, so moving along now, let's jump over to the Ming Dynasty. So what went on during this time? Yes, Hannah?
Wait, I have a question. I don't understand why China was so isolated during the Ming and Qing dynasty. Why didn't they want to trade with anyone?
Yeah, good question. So why did China become so isolated during this time? Yes, Lena.
Well, you have to remember the Chinese were more concerned with stability in their own country. I mean, they just got rid of the Mongols.
Yeah, and the Chinese didn't want new inventions. The government thought that new inventions would lead into more unwanted change.
Yeah, I'd also like to add that this caused China to lose its place as a huge power. They didn't keep up with technology, so other countries like Great Britain rose to power.
Yeah, great stuff. So hopefully that answered your question, Hannah. Okay, everybody, now turn to your neighbor and discuss how the Ming Dynasty declined.
Okay, so I think this is how it went down.
Your advisor wishes to see you, Your Majesty.
I'm a little busy right now.
But he insists on seeing you, sir.
Fine, but he has like 5 minutes.
Your Majesty, there are a few issues I want to address with you.
Hurry.
First, pirates have invaded our coastlines, and our navy is useless. Second, there has been famine for years now. The peasants have grown angry and are revolting. Third, saying. Third, it is because of rulers like you that our country is in decline. You have ignored urgent issues. People are angry. All you do is eat food.
Excuse me?
I fear the Manchus are allying with the Ming army and rebels. We will be destroyed.
Now the Manchus are in control. You're top Manchu. That's what I'm talking about.
Right, so corrupt rulers weaken the government. That allows the Manchus to take over.
Okay, it's time to wrap up here. So let's jump over to when Mao Zedong was coming to power. Can anyone describe to me what Mao Zedong was like, or what he did? Okay, Camilla.
Well, he wanted China to become communist after the Qing dynasty collapsed. He was probably something like this.
When is Chairman Mao coming? We've been waiting forever.
Soon, I think. Look, there he comes.
Look at our great leader. So strong and so tall.
I'm not so sure about tall.
I thank you for coming out today. Today, I'll unveil to you my new policies. China will be reunified for the first time since the Qing dynasty. First, in order to restore China, we must be communist. Everybody must get their fair share, and the government must have control over everything.
Yes!
Second, my first big plan is the Great Leap Forward. With this plan, I will get rid of private businesses and control all industries.
That's what I'm talking about.
Finally, it is time for a cultural revolution. Out with the old and in with the new. Who needs stuff like Confucianism or respect for elders? Old Chinese culture is holding China back, and it's time to get rid of them. Revolution! So these are my new policies for China. They will, without a doubt, help China as a whole. Thank you.
Oh, I'm so hungry. I'm gonna starve to death. How much food do you have left?
This much.
I knew Mao was crazy. Great leap forwards, more like great leap backwards.
I don't know what I was thinking back then. The whole country is starving and everyone is poorer.
And countless people have died because of the Cultural Revolution. Mao took out so many intellectuals, professors, and anti-communists. He destroyed important Chinese history too.
If only we had known.
So, yeah, he pretty much sent China going backwards.
Okay, great. Anyone else have anything to add? No? Okay, so before we leave today, I want each of you to write a big picture statement, just a brief summary, about the period of China we talked about. So take some time and do that for me, please. All right, Hannah, start us off.
Around the Qin dynasty, new philosophies like Confucianism and tight centralization ultimately shaped how China will be for most of its history.
Good, good. All right, who's next? Jamie?
Okay, so during the Tang and Song dynasty, China was the world's leader in technology. Buddhism also became greatly accepted in Chinese society as well.
Very good point, very good. Camilla?
During the Ming and Qing dynasty, the Chinese government got rid of Mongol influence and reinstated Confucian values. The government favored stability over technology, and China became isolated from the rest of the world, causing it to fall behind European countries.
Very good. Okay, last but not least, Lena.
For the first time in Chinese history, China is free from dynastic rule. However, Mao's policies end up hurting China.
Yeah. Isn't learning great?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. All right, so just to end it, everybody turn to your neighbor, tell him you're a top student, and give him a high five.
You're a top student.
Yeah! You're a top student. High five.
Okay, well that about sums up today's period 8. Great job, everybody. Great job, and have a great weekend. All right, guys. Bye, Hannah. Bye, Camilla.
Bye, Coach Bo.
Bye, Lena. Bye, Jamie. Don't forget to read.
Go.
Wait, I have a question. Why?
Go.
I'll be Manchus are in control. Top Manchu.
Don't look at me anymore. Okay, wait.
Okay, enough.